Hey guys, Daniel here, welcome back to the Motor Dan's Garage, and today we are doing a clutch fluid change on the Meanstreak. Now this is a very simple job that anybody at home can do. Kawasaki recommends doing it every 2 years, and they recommend using a .4 brake fluid for this job. You can also use .3 or .5.1 if you're in a pinch. They are all interchangeable. To start with, you want to remove this big outer primer cover here, which is just four 5mm Allen key bits. With that removed, you get access to the clutch slave cylinder, which is down the bottom here. Now, because brake fluid is a highly corrosive fluid, you don't want to get that anywhere near paintwork. So I'm just going to wrap a rag all the way around the master cylinder here. So we want to remove these two screws here, which are GIS. Remove the top plate. And then underneath there is a plastic gasket and a rubber gasket. There we go. Now you want to make sure that that stays topped up at all times. If it does get low, you will create a lot more problem for yourself. Now down at the slave cylinder here, you'll see there's a bleed nipple up top, and it's a 10mm to open that. And I just use a Coke bottle with a bit of a rod on it, a bit of a hose on it, sorry, that fits on the bleed nipple. Now the premise of this is you want to open up the bleed nipple, pull the clutch lever, that pumps the fluid down. You want to close the bleed nipple with the lever held in, and then release the lever. If you release the lever without closing this off, you end up sucking back in the fluid that you've just pumped out. So we want to open up, push the clutch lever in, close it, and then release it. Open her up, pump it in, and release. Now we just want to keep doing this while keeping an eye on the level. And I want to run through a couple of cylinders worth. Now you want to be careful when you are pumping up. See that there? It squirts. She's a squirter, this one. So you want to do it quite gently. And if you do make a mess, just clean it up straight away and you'll be fine. Now because your brake fluid is hygroscopic, which means it absorbs water out of the atmosphere, you want to make sure that you're using a fresh supply and not the brake fluid that's been sitting there since the last time you did it, 2 years ago. That's the whole reason you're changing it. And that's us run down again. So that'll actually do us. That's 2 cylinders full, which isn't actually a lot of fluid, but it's more than enough for the job. I want to top it back up. Now with it topped up, you just want to put it on just gently and hold the pressure on. And you just want to make sure that the bleed nipple is not leaking. And that your clutch lever feels pretty good. This one feels fine and it's not leaking. Awesome. Right, we can now remove this. Clean up any spillage that we might have, which I don't think we actually did spill any. I think it just jumped out on the floor. You want to put your cap on and then check your level. Now these don't get a big tighten, just a very little nip. The front part of, you can just see there's an air bubble there, which means that is at the correct level. That's the very top. You just want to see a very little air bubble up there. Right guys, easy as that. Clutch fluid change on the Meanstreak. Now it'd be the same for most hydraulic clutches, just depend on where the slave cylinder location would be, what you have to remove to get to it. That's basically it. That'll be fine for another 2 years now, don't have to worry about it. Right guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. See you later.